Welcome back, my friend, to BjjBrick Quick. This is your quick jiu-jitsu podcast. I'm your host, Byron. Here this week, giving you pro tips. You may not be a professional BJJ athlete, but if you take your jiu-jitsu seriously, you're going to get out there and do your absolute best, win big matches, whatever your goals are. These are your pro tips. Okay, I want you to think about why you're competing in any certain competition. And I'm not like, okay, when I competed, I would compete, and I haven't competed for many years, but it would be a couple times a year, and that's what I would do. Those would be my competitions. If you're wanting to win a big tournament, or big-ish, or big for you, you need to do matches, get matches before that. And don't think of those matches as like racking up wins. You need to get out there and either knock the dust off of, your gi, rust, I guess. I don't know. Like tune up. So if you want to win IBJJF in 3 months out, it would make sense to do a tournament this month and see how you're doing in a match. Do a tournament again in the next match and next month. Get some matches in. What happens? How what part of your game is working against people who don't know your game? You might lose those matches. You might win them. But your goal is to do better at the bigger tournament, the IBJJF, or I just use that as an example, it could be anything. Those are tune-up. The matches beforehand are tune-up matches, tournaments. You're just getting out there, seeing how competitors react to what you're doing, seeing how you react to what they're doing, seeing what, kind of checking the pulse on jiu-jitsu at your belt level. If you get out there and you make some pretty major mistakes, you got time to fix it. If you go out there and, at the tournament that you're hoping to get, I'm hoping the medal at this big tournament. Okay, not the time to be finding out what's wrong with your game. That was a couple months ago. So I just urge you, keep this one simple today, to look at tournaments. If you're wanting to win a particular tournament, that you should also do maybe smaller tournaments or other tournaments with the idea that they're training. They're tune-up matches. Sure, it is better to win those. It's better to perform well. If you get out there and you're trying something that's kind of funky and you lose your first match, you got one match. If you get out there and you try something for a little bit and you adjust and you beat the person, but you really didn't go the way you wanted to, and you get another match, you try it again. The advantage of winning is because you get to compete. You get to do more matches. Against, in theory, I guess it's not theory, but statistically, tougher and tougher opponents as you go up. It's not always how it plays out, but so just if you have your eyes set on a certain prize, damn it, why do I say stuff like that? It's okay to do some tournaments just to check the gauges, see what needs to be tweaked. It's nice if your coach is there with you. They can watch. If not, you know what? Get a video. See what's going on. Especially true if you haven't competed for a long time. If you're competing all the time, that's fine. You got it going on. If you compete once a year at a big tournament, you probably should do some smaller tournaments before that one. Win or lose, they're going to help you get ready for that bigger day. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you want to support the podcast, go to BjjBrick on Patreon. And I said that weirdly. I could have said go to BjjBrick and find the link, or go to Patreon and type in BjjBrick, but I said some combination of the two. Go there. You pledge $1 a month or more. Once we get to $100 in pledges, I'm going to change this podcast forever. Well, I'll change it for the existence of the podcast. Maybe, as long as I can sustain this. Plan on doing an episode every day instead of just every Monday through Friday. $100 a month, not one person. I'm not telling anybody to go pledge $100 a month. Don't do that. Go there, pledge $1. Some people are pledging like $3 or $5, whatever. Reasonable. God, it would mess me up if one person pledged $100 and then I'm making episodes because of one person's. Man, I want this to be a team. Anyway, I appreciate all my supporters on there. And I appreciate all the listeners that listen, that can't support as well. Hope you have a great day, my friend. Stay sweaty.